people don't recognize the importance of the nonprofit community. They're serving the gap between government and the needs in our community.
We have been uniquely positioned to lead because of our partnerships with our donors and our relationships with our grantees.
Innovia has just been such a leader in our community and has grown over the years and continues with this sense of authenticity and transparency that just makes you feel confident and like you're in the right hands.
Innovia has become, in my opinion, one of the community treasures. And they've done that by engaging more and more people to be part of a process to address problems in the community.
Innovia Foundation serves 20 counties. We are 40,000 square miles, 1 million people, and 2 states.
Innovia reaches out to the entire region. It's not just centric to Spokane.
Rural communities across America have struggled. We've seen a decline in population. We've seen businesses shutter.
Kids in rural communities just kind of going through the motions and not thinking about that next step after they graduate from high school. You have 2 or 3 major professions, farming and maybe a couple business people downtown, but they don't have this large vision of what could be.
Small towns are really the microcosm of a bigger city. Unlike a urban area, you don't have the number of larger donors, and so you really rely on a lot of people doing a little.
When COVID-19 hit and we realized the challenges that it was going to create, it's those vulnerable populations that we knew would be most disproportionately impacted. And then you transition to our rural communities, which have those same vulnerable populations, but they also have lack of resources.
Homelessness, low income, poverty doesn't take a day off. The governor came down with the orders to shelter at home. And when you don't have a home, where are you going to shelter? Where are you going to flatten the curve?
I think people were frightened because people didn't know what was going to happen and how it was going to affect them personally and their communities.
When this hit, we already knew the issues and the challenges. We had things in place that other organizations did not even on a government level.
We were 12 days away from shutting down our shelters, to telling people, we can't feed you, we can't house you, we can't take care of you. The one phone call we did not have to make was to Innovia.
Innovia said, we're going to come alongside and we're going to give you the funds that you need to meet the need, and we're not going to ask you what you're doing with it or how you're doing it. We're going to trust you to be able to deploy these funds and make the right choices.
One of the things that we've liked about Innovia is they've been very responsive to the needs. I mean, even stepped up, especially during COVID-19, they've really stepped up. But they've always been there for us.
Having Innovia as a part to believe in it to begin with was a catalyst for other people saying, well, if Innovia is going to do it, we're going to do it.
I feel like I can pick up a phone and call Innovia, and I can strategize and I can throw ideas out at them, and they're always there for that conversation.
We are a community foundation of a community of donors supporting each other. And that is truly the power of Community Foundation and how we differ from other organizations.
I feel sometimes like I could have gone anywhere to live in the world. I choose to live here. And organizations like Innovia, they remind me why I live here and why I have the opportunity to be part of something that's bigger than myself.